are in love with him here in Louisville. Marcus in the open floor, hops incredible.
You guys heard the main event open where Sean Myers raps? Oh, it's the funniest shit I've ever heard.
Get up, let's get ready for Marcus Maben. You're about midway to the midday with Marcus Maben. And you can call in, I lay back and just listen to Marcus Maben. So sit back and relax and watch Maben. Break it down like this. Woo!
Broadcasting live from the OPC Pest Services studio. Time for Middays with Marcus Maben on 93.9 The Ville. Now, here's Marcus Maben and Steve Rummage.
Welcome back. It's Midday with Marcus Maben. 8150 93.9 is the number. 93.9 is the station. And people, I know you feel it. You feel the transitions taking place day by day, even watching heat waves in with a little bit of rain. Steve Rummage in the building, Patty Ice in the booth.
There is, this was one of those days where it's funny because like me and Pat were talking before, and Pat was like, you know, what y'all got today? And I was like, what do we not got today?
Right.
Like, cause I've got a list of that. I started last night making a list of things.
Patty Ice would probably just like it's great to get an outside opinion sometimes, because what they consider non-stories we think are like the stories of the year, and vice versa.
Sure.
So I think it adds to the variety.
Yes, no, absolutely. But I know a good place to start. A good place to start is I'm not gonna lose weight. I've hit the.
Did we start middays with Marcus Maben with the acknowledgement that Steve says he's never going to lose weight?
I finally hit the just like, you know, where it's like, all right, like last year, you remember I was just sitting here, I was like, man, I'm going to drop some weight. And I dropped like 35 pounds. I was like, all right, you know, I feel good.
Bang, bang.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know if it's
is it age related? Is it motivation related?
Baby,
are you comfortable with your wife? Or you know?
Yeah,
you're like,
I think it's a little bit of everything, man. But
complacency, Steve.
It's just dangerous. Like, look, I go to the fair last night, and this is not what I'm blaming, because I ate a very small lunch, very small breakfast. I
prepared, yeah.
Yeah, I went to the gym before. I knew I was going to be walking at the fair, so I go to the fair last night, and I throw down. I'm throwing down on some food. I'm enjoying myself, but I get done. I'm like, all right, in the morning time, let's get back to it, and everything. So I didn't eat, I forgot. This is my first mistake. I got up and I forgot to grab something on the way out the door. So now I'm down. Now
something healthier, or
just like a little. I get those little Nutri-Grain bars and stuff I like, and they kind of give me a little something. So I get up here and I'm like, all right, dang man, I forgot. I'm like, well, I'll go to Starbucks and grab me a coffee, maybe that'll get me going.
Right.
I go in.
You mean Tyler Mountain Water? But go ahead.
Yeah, there we go. Oh yeah. Tyler Mountain Water coffee's way better. And so, anyways, I go in the store. I go and of course the line's insane.
Because
I'm like,
school back in.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm not doing this. So I get back in the car.
I know, I don't do lines.
No, not absolutely not, especially not that line. So anyways, I pull out. I end up, where I end up? I end up at McDonald's. I end up with a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich, a hash brown, and a caramel frappe.
How did I find myself in McDonald's line? So you were here and left?
No, I was at over at the student activity center. And so when I pulled out of there, I just took a right, jumped in McDonald's. I'm like, what am I doing, dude? I'm like, less than 12 hours ago, I had a cheeseburger wrapped in between two donuts.
Oh, going to get one tonight.
It was
again.
so. Hey, listen. All jokes aside, incredible. Like I've never had one.
How could it not be?
Well, because I thought maybe it would just be like they were just gonna massive burger, throw like 18 cheeses on it and all this stuff, just make it where it's just like you're just like
right. Just a glob of.
It's not. It's a good lean burger,
artfully done.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, which booth did you go to? The one in the South Wing B or the one in front of South Wing B?
In front of it.
That's what I went to. It was really good.
Yeah, it was really good, man.
Really good.
Yeah, I was definitely pleased, man. I was like, this is a good burger.
Did you get the Philly cheesesteak one? one or just the regular burger?
I got the regular burger because I got Philly cheesesteak fries from the thing right next to it. Yeah.
See, I got the regular burger, and Marcus is looking at us like we're nuts, but hey.
No, I'm jealous and envy, and it's like
good, man.
I like my brain just won't let me do that right now.
I know. No, it was good. It was good.
Darn it.
I feel, so it was just, I don't know. But now
you're somebody's hero because of that.
Well, good. I'm glad somebody feels good about themselves.
There you go.
Hey. Yeah, but so, I don't know, man, but I've kicked up the workouts.
Captain Steve.
Hey, Captain Steve. I like it.
Transition.
That's perfect transition.
Go ahead.
I'll just go get the Avengers theme now.
Yeah, there you go.
Transition, Steve. What do you think?
Hey, transition. I love it. I love it. There was U of L yesterday announces 3 team captains: Ryan McMahon, Dwayne Sutton, and the one that put the biggest smile on my face, Malik Williams.
That was the least surprising.
Malik
Williams was the least surprising captain on this.
Yes
team.
and no, because it was the least surprising to me because, like, and don't get me wrong, like I was listening this morning. I know. Doesn't that feel good? It's like the captains. I love it.
This is radio producing.
No, this is
on
good.
the fly.
No, this is good because Malik
Be
Williams.
yourself, Patty Ice.
Yeah, be yourself. You're good. Do your thing. Malik
people start
Williams is, for me, when I think of it, I'm like, oh, that dude. Because like I heard Drew and them talking about it this morning. And they were kind of like, that was a little bit surprising, and I'm like, oh no, he's probably the most vocal guy on the team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Malik has the. But again, exactly what I opened the show with. A non-story to most is a super story to us. We watch the facial expressions and the agitation of Malik Williams. He's not and I'm saying this in a funny way. He's not a happy person. Like I said, I always say he's like to buy a hopper. We just called him Angry Man.
I'm getting so pumped talking about the captains with this in the background.
Even when he was laughing, he was seriously laughing.
He was.
Yeah, so he has a little bit of anxiety just built in.
But on the flip side of that, I didn't know he would get acknowledged as that. And I love that his teammates, he's moved his game in a way that his teammates have acknowledged he's a captain.
Take a bow.
Yeah.
When you said, see everybody on Instagram, you see everybody doing their thing.
Yeah.
You know who's not on Instagram?
Dwayne and Malik.
You know who's not smiling? You know who's not? We haven't seen. You said that probably 2 months ago.
Yeah.
You said those dudes have not showed up at the baseball game, and if they did, it was kind of like, you know, the party, they out there chilling with Harlow, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah.
Nope.
Yeah.
You didn't see those two anywhere, man.
Yep. Just like the mandatory team functions were the only thing that you've seen them in.
And Ryan, I'm going to say this in the best way possible. Ryan's who you want talking to the official. I'm sorry, man.
He's right though.
Yeah, Ryan's who you want talking to the official.
You know what's funny about that?
And that's not color centric or anything like that. That is he is just
he's
calm.
a red shirt senior.
Yeah, he's a red shirt senior. He's played a lot of ball, and Ryan is calm all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like that's my official guy.
Catch this text while I make my point.
Okay.
Now here's the thing too. I have to say this. Leave that playing, Patty, but turn it down just a couple of decibels.
Okay.
I have to say this. And be nice in your.
That was good, Pat. Thank you for that.
Be nice about the way you respond to what I'm about to say, okay?
Okay.
Because it's serious. There is nothing in the world like wearing a University of Louisville basketball uniform in a packed house, and they say we need the captains.
Yeah.
And you get to go to half court.
Oh yeah.
And talk to the referees. My teammates let me be captain, and I say let me be captain, right? Way earlier than I was supposed to.
Yeah.
I remember one time they needed the captains, and I was like, hey, Nate, they need the captains. And Nate was, angry, angry man. Beep that. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
I was like, I'll go.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
So listen, I shoot on up there, You know, look, I got the little nerdy, the nerdy kid walk to the captain spot. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, hi, sir. You know, I'm that guy, right? Way too early, right? But after that, there was no stopping me. Like every time I'm eyeballing the referees and eyeballing whoever was normally going up as a captain, and they just didn't really like that so much. Or, you know, they didn't care about it, right?
Right.
But I was like, you mean I get to stand at the half court and everybody looks and says,
oh yeah,
yeah, and the referees are actually like, you know, they're looking at me like, what do you like? These dudes must really respect you, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
no, absolutely.
No, I just snuck up here, but
right.
But point being,
that's funny.
It catapults you into a position with the refs, with the coaches, with the team. You know, a captaincy is something that's very, very important. And I'm telling you, I loved it. I loved it, man. I loved it.
No, I agree, man. I think
if you've led the stretch of your youth league football team, all right, everybody, let's go.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
one.
I know.
There's something to that.
You should see the way like even my son and at their age. I mean, you know, there's, you know, now you're getting a little more into where they're set captains.
Right.
You know, you're getting a little older.
Right.
But dude, you get to walk out to midfield, you know what I'm saying? You get to lead the stretch. It's like, no, it's a huge deal.
Yeah, it is.
And I think you picked the team picked the 3 perfect ones for me.
We'll do surprises next. Go ahead, Patty.
Yeah.
I got 2 points. My first point is I thought when Coach Mack took the job, I thought Malik Williams was going to be a guy that was going to kind of struggle in the transition.
Why?
I just didn't know how well he would mold with this team. I just thought it was going to be a transition for him with the 4 out 1 in. I just didn't know how he was going to mold. Like I was a little skeptical.
Right.
And then, you know, we hear Coach Mack beginning of the year. He says Malik Williams told on himself because he was going harder in the scrimmages and what he was in practice. And then by the end of the year, he was Louisville's, literally, in my opinion, probably their best defender, especially in the post. Like he was I'm not going to say a monster down there, but he played so hard.
I think when people
We've had
hear
this conversation.
yeah, and when people hear that state, I know.
That's why I would dominate.
It's a good pick. It's a good pick. When people hear that, I think you're 100% right because you automatically hear best defender and you think on ball, this and that. But for his position and what he defends, without a doubt, I think he was the best defensive player.
And it just seems like Coach Mack loves him now. Absolutely loves him. Refused to go away from him down the stretch of the season. Because Coach Mack knows how good Steven Enoch can be. He knows the potential's there. But Malik Williams, when he's in the game, he just plays so damn hard.
Listen, I'm telling you, Patty probably never heard this story. Some of our new thousands and hundreds of thousands of listeners probably never heard the story. First time I got a chance to talk to Coach Mack one-on-one in his office, I'm like, you are going to love this dude. Get the stink off of him. You know, brush the dust that has collected over the last year. This dude is tough. You know what I'm saying? This dude is feisty. He's tough. You see it right at the beginning of last year, but he just got benched. He got put in a doghouse. But you're behind Ray Spalding.
Yeah. I mean, yes.
I did, but we as a community did not realize how much of a talent Ray Spalding it was.
Right.
Now you see him out here you can't even keep Ray Spalding off a roster in the NBA. You know, this dude had some stuff underneath. It didn't get cultivated. It didn't get developed. But yeah, Malik, of course, I still think Coach P. Paget could have utilized Dwayne, Leak, Jordan.
Well, think
a little more. But anyway.
Almost said something.
Anyway, Malik.
Yeah.
No surprise. Dwayne, no surprise. I expected Darius Perry to be in that Ryan McMahon spot, right? And like I said, here's the thing. It says to me that Ryan McMahon, having won that spot, says he's being more physical. You know what I'm saying? And not being put. here's the thing. We always talk about if Ryan McMahon can keep his man out the paint a little bit, if he can get tougher, if he can get a little stronger, be a little more physical, right? Then we can have you on the court.
Yeah.
We can have your offense on the court, right? Mm-hmm. Instead, we have to go put a Quan in or a Darius, when you're not being physical enough. For him to win that spot means he's toughened up.
Yeah.
You guys know a moment in the season last year where I saw that and I said, I think that should be a wake-up call to Ryan McMahon that he has to be more physical of defender.
When he got into that little Michigan State thing?
Not just that, but when Akoi Gal grabbed him by the jersey and said, dude, you have got to know. Like, you couldn't exactly read the list, but Akoi Gal was like, come on, bro. Like, you got to be in the game now.
I do. I remember that too. Yeah, but in particular, like I said, he got into a little bump and shove late against maybe Virginia Tech or Michigan State, maybe both. But I remember Clavitt kind of like, woo, yeah, Ryan. But again, I don't know how close Darius was, but I know he has one of those temperaments. You know what I'm saying? He just has one of those, kind of body, not here to play around as much as everybody else.
I agree.
So,
I agree.
Yeah, so that just means Ryan has stepped up
now
with his physicality.
Now, and you know me, I don't like I'm not big on the T word, I'm more of an opinion guy.
Right.
But I don't want this to come off like a fiery opinion. You know what I'm saying? But the least surprising name, what would have surprised me probably more than anything, but the least surprising omission from those captains for me was Jordan Nwora. And let me tell you why. Your best player is rarely ever your captain. You know the captain was? Can you name the captains for Duke University last year? Would you agree with me? It's one of the most talented teams you have ever saw in your life.
I'm listening.
Jack White and Javin DeLaurier
were the Duke
captains last year. Let me run down the NBA. Let me read you a mock draft right now. They got Anthony Edwards and James Wiseman going 1 and 2. There is no chance either one of them are voted team captain on their team. Because I don't want my best player to be a captain.
No, you do want him to, but it doesn't happen a lot.
It's not going to happen. No, you don't want him to. You may want him to in the media and my best player is a leader.
Right.
No.
Steve Davenport.
My best player, right. You know what I'm saying? No, my best player needs to have a little bit of selfishness to him. He needs to be a little bit of a
jerk.
A jerk, a little bit of I don't always jive with the referees type guy. Mm-hmm. Your best player is not going to end up being a captain. Rarely ever. Go and check my facts on that. Rarely ever are you going to look back and go, oh yeah, your best player was captain. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, it doesn't happen that way. Do you realize we had a team running with Rick tried it once.
Jordan's going to be a junior too. Captains are kind of considered 4-year guys a lot.
Sure,
in
but
college.
Well, yeah, absolutely. But Jordan's a junior. You remember when Rick tried to make Trez? Was it Terry and Trez or something like that, captain?
I do.
Remember how well that worked out?
That's a good point.
Remember how well that worked out?
They lost that right away, didn't they?
They didn't even make it 4 games into the season.
Right. Didn't it last 2 weeks or something?
So it's they're not. In theory, they're the best 2 players, and that makes it's cute. Terry, captains. They're not captains.
They're not captain material.
You can lead a team and not be the captain. Jordan Nwora, to me, would have been surprising if he was playing. I'll be honest with you, and I'll go as far, and this is one where some people may roll their eyes. I would be a little more worried about Jordan's game if he was playing in such a manner in practice that his teammates were like, oh, Jordan leads us. Jordan picks us up off the ground.
Yeah.
No, I want Jordan to be the guy who's in practice. Like, I'm not. No, look. I want y'all to be better to make me better. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I want to win to make me better. And that's and not in a bad. It's not as selfish as it sounds.
Make him go Iverson. How the hell I'm supposed to make my teammates better by practice?
By practicing. But Jordan, I mean, Jordan's not gonna be that guy. He's not. I mean, and I don't want him to be. So and
you're making sense.
Yeah, I just don't think when you historically go back and look, unless they're seniors. I mean, unless they're seniors, then sometimes you'll go ahead and get the senior nod. If Jordan was a senior this year, you may have went ahead and tagged him captain.
Right.
You know, and said, okay, like that happens. But if not,
yeah, and that selection of captains doesn't feel like we need you to lead us.
No.
It's like you three do the right things every day. You three you bring the juice every day. You know, take it back to Quinn Szynski looking like he's getting ready to transfer after the first workouts.
Right.
And Ryan McMahon walks into the locker room.
Yep.
What does he do?
Yeah, it was light work.
Light work, baby.
Yeah.
And that kid's getting ready to go home.
Mm-hmm.
You remember that?
Absolutely. You go back and watch game film of last year. You watch Dwayne Sutton get hit in a manner, watch his head hit the ground.
Virginia
Tech.
I
watched it just a couple inches. It was Virginia Tech, wasn't it? Because he went down against Duke, too.
You were watching against the TV, though.
No, probably
so. Yeah, your nose was so close to the TV, Steve, you thought you were actually there.
But against Duke, he flipped over, too, right there in front of us. Yep. And I was like, oh, my God. Actually, he blocked somebody, I think.
Yeah, and he don't mind falling on people, too. And we're like, be careful, dude.
But when he got hit and he went down, hit his head and everything, he walks over to the ref. You know, you can tell he's kind of having a...
I was like, dude, you're done today.
Yeah. But he's kind of having a conversation with the ref. You can tell it's a cordial, hey, I think you missed something there, but we're good. Okay, all right, we're good. Watch that. Like, you go back and watch Malik Rhett, Steve even. It doesn't happen as much as I wish it did, but you can piss Steve off. You can,
Florida State did.
And it's kind of, and when I say, like, you can do it to Malik too, but Steve gets a little uncontrollable when he gets, it's just like, it's kind of like somebody, whoever's around me.
Because he doesn't get to use it ever.
Yeah, Malik is a little more under control, I think.
I remember probably 2 weeks ago, I talked about Steve getting that technical foul, right? Mm-hmm. He runs right over to the locker room, kind of puts his, or to the sideline by the team, puts his head down, and you could just see calmly Dwayne Sutton kind of like, what happened,
Yeah.
And he has real stoic, and then he says, bleep. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
when it happens, but that's all he says, and they just move on. They move on with it. So, on your captain choices, you're like you say, it looks like they're just rewarding the people who do the right thing.
I think it was the 3 perfect choices. I texted her a minute ago. I don't know if I don't want to jump ahead of you here. Texter brings up Fresh Kimball.
Okay. I'll say this. No.
Right. That's kind of where I was going.
No.
Yep.
Because you're going to compare him to Christian Cunningham. Christian Cunningham was a grad transfer playing with kids who had never really played college basketball.
Right.
Exactly. Christian Cunningham came to a team with a no experience Darius, a no experience Jordan, a limited experience Dwayne, a no experience Steven, a no experience Malik, a limited experience Ryan McMahon. Like your team dynamic, we knew this fresh thing wasn't going to be like okay, this is my spot. No, it's a different.
We watched one highlight of him, and I don't know if it happened on air, and I remember I was at home, and we were on the phone. And I was on the air over the phone. And I don't know if we did it on air. I think we may have did it after. But we watched one highlight and we went, okay, that's not Kristen. He's a little more. He's more Edgar than he is Kristen.
Right.
It's like you can tell he's a little more scorer, a little more.
Yeah. So like, no,
I'm not surprised he's not.
That's not. It wasn't a natural. This team wasn't in need of the Christian now, because where Christian had his swag deficiencies, Mac doesn't want that guy now.
Yeah, absolutely.
You were the perfect gap bridge. You were the perfect transitional player for us.
Absolutely.
But like I said, there was times where you weren't confident with the ball in your hands late at games. A fresh Kimball might try to embarrass somebody, you know, with a
It was kind of the same
with
thing.
a dribbling move.
Kristen walked into the same thing, albeit to totally different levels sometimes of talent.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I say that, and we have 3 first-rounders projected this year. But Damian and Trey walked into a team that had little to no experience.
Right.
Now, you look back, and I want to take a butter knife and right in me because
disembowel yourself.
You look back, right? You remember when Rick was like, "Yeah, I probably got 7, 8 pros on this team." People were like, "Ah, Rick's such an idiot." What do you have? 9 on that team?
Yeah.
Played in the NBA at some point.
Say that. Just make that statement one more time.
I mean, I remember people laughed. He was like, "Yeah, there are about 7 pros on this team," and people were like, "Rick, oh, hyperbole. There's no way." I think 9 played the league off that team. Like, and they didn't go to the tournament. And so, anyways, but no, sorry, but no. I mean, I just they kind of walked into the same thing, and they were immediately took a captaincy position, just the way Kristen did, and he embraced it, and he did a really good job at it. So fresh for me. I didn't
like I said again, just on demeanor. I thought Darius,
Darius would be one, only because I thought he would get the let me put it this way. If he had given it to Darius, I think it would have been a son, I'm putting my stamp on you.
Right.
I'm behind you. You know what I mean? Type thing. So I wouldn't have minded that, but I still think you picked the perfect. And the other thing I do have a little bit of, I don't know if it was Blankenbaker or Drew this morning, somebody was kind of laughing at Ryan being captain because, not laughing at, but it was kind of like, you're going to give captain to somebody that's only going to play 5 minutes. Did I miss something?
I mean, that's yet to be decided. Last time I checked, and is
Ryan only going to play 5 minutes?
I mean, according to the stats, last year when Ryan McMahon scores 8 or more points in a game, and this is straight from the end of the year media guide, final season stats and everything, 23-5. 23-5 when Ryan McMahon scores 8 or more points in a game.
That's a good stat.
Seems pretty valuable to me.
That's a good stat.
I mean,
Just saying.
If Ryan only averages 5 minutes a game, I'll do a show in the middle of the street.
No, you'll be doing a show from Atlanta.
right. Fair enough.
If you don't need a Ryan McMahon's 5th year
I was gonna
senior
say people
leadership,
could throw eggs at me the whole time. I wouldn't care. Like I'm like, there's no way he only plays 5 minutes a game.
no, but that's what I'm saying. Like, if you don't need him on your court,
Oh yeah, we're just
that means
we're monsters.
you know what that means.
That was funny.
That means
That was underrated funny.
What?
you said?
Yeah,
Yeah, you'll be in Atlanta.
you'll be
We'll
in
be
Atlanta.
doing a show in
Yeah,
Atlanta.
because that means Samuel and Fresh are out there with Jordan
No.
and Stephen A. Or
I think it means Darius.
Yeah,
is just killing
but you get my
everybody.
point.
Yeah, yeah.
That means you have dudes like Ryan. To me, Ryan is like how we used to describe Russ Smith in summer league.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want no parts of him.
Right.
Like be careful around him.
Right.
Be careful because he will
Right.
exploit. He will exploit anything y'all do wrong.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you can get hot on him. You know, he's undersized. And you know what sucks too about the Ryan situation? He's so much a better defender, but God, his look just hurts him so bad.
I know.
Because I don't care who you are. This dude just ain't going to stop me. You know what I'm saying? Just 6'4", 2 guard gets an isolation on Ryan.
I know.
And you watch their confidence just go up. And I'm like, Ryan, just go tackle him first or something. You know, like do something so violent, you know what I'm saying, that you just scare him or something. You know what I'm saying? Just something.
I know.
Something.
Right.
Foul harder. Because you can move your feet. You can stay in front of a guy.
Yeah.
You know, but they
Sure.
they just get so confident and they just try him so much.
Why do is Steve falling? Because I'm interested because I was ready to be like, I almost said, so I mean, that's pretty much everybody that I would think would be in the running. And I meant it. Steve wasn't in it. Does Steve fall under Jordan territory? Where does Steve fall with you? Because I don't think either one of us were going to bring him up.
Oh, no, I was going to bring him up.
Okay. All right.
But in the manner of with them, you're going to have to prove yourself. And what I mean is like one of those, the way they treat Steve is we're never going to be satisfied with your play. Because you have gifts that we all only pray, you know what I'm saying, that we can have a piece of, right?
And that's why I was going to ask you, because what you just said, I went, oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're never, okay. First game of the year, right? Steve has 23 and 13. How do you respond, Steve?
He has what?
23 and 13 with 4 dunks.
You know what I said? Oh, first game of the year?
Yep.
Against Miami?
Yep.
I said, yep, that's what he should have been doing.
That's my
absolutely.
point.
Yeah, you're right.
Anybody
You're right.
has 23 and 13, they're instantly like, oh my God, Louisville has this guy.
If Sam does it.
Yeah. If Sam's
an All-American.
That's what I'm saying.
I know.
But
That's a really good point.
If Stephen Enoch has 23 and 13, you go, yeah.
He should have been doing it all last year.
About time.
That's what I was going to say.
His father says,
I know.
about time. Right?
Yeah.
We all do. Like, dude, so we're just mad at you off principle.
Yeah.
That's
a great point.
Yeah, we're going to be blaming you when
and that's
things
not a
don't
bad
go.
spot to be.
Right.
If you're Steve.
Right.
And that's why he's projected to go in the top 25 of the draft next year.
Because listen, everybody's waiting on it. So when it happens, you're like, yeah, okay, let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. And here's
really good point.
Here's the thing too. Nobody is going to argue when if he turns that corner and gets a little Ray Spalding-y, a little non-captain-y.
Yeah.
A little non-cap. What did they say last year? Steven needs to demand the ball in lower position.
Yeah.
Like that North Carolina game. Where he was just a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah.
But I think the point you bring up about people just kind of saying, like, I feel like it doesn't matter what he does this year unless he's just, like, one of the best players in the country. I feel like people are going to be like, well, he's like, they're always going to say that excuse because to this point, what he did the first 4 games of the year, he hyped himself up a ton. And then when they started playing more superior talent, then it was like, okay, maybe this guy's more of a step behind than what we thought. And let's say he does do that the first game of the year. You're right. I mean, I think even the national reaction is going to be about time.
Yeah,
guy's the biggest dude on the court.
Just
about time.
Looks so,
and it's not look either. Like you see a couple of times he got a rebound, and you were like, oh, like just a rebound, just the agitated Steve. You know what I'm saying? Enoch with a rebound. You just, ooh.
I know.
He gives you that when you watch Lamar. When you just. Simple things that people do that when you see them do it in person, it's just like, oh, that's different.
Yeah.
So no, he can't be captain.
Okay, so Steve, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, Steve can't be captain.
Yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, overall, man.
Who else do we have?
The freshman.
I feel like we're forgetting somebody.
I love doing this too, because you'll be like, oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we do have him. Okay, you're already to the freshman. I'm saying we already went through Dwayne.
Yeah.
Darius. Ryan, Steve, Malik, David Johnson.
Yeah, he's freshman.
Aiden Gahan, Sammy Williamson, Josh Nickelberry.
Yeah. That's a good team.
I knew you were going to do that.
It's a good team.
That's a strong. Yeah, it's only a good team if Steve Enoch comes play.
See, there we go. It's on you, Steve.
It's at the end of the day, it's still on you. Quick commercial break, middays with Marcus Maben, 8150. 939 is the number on 939 the Ville.
Something on your mind? Hit us up on the UPS Jobs text line, 3831 939.
UPS is currently hiring package handlers for its preload operation. Earn $14 an hour and receive up to $250 in weekly attendance bonuses while working up to a career as a package car driver. In as little as 6 months, you could have an opportunity to connect with customers and build lasting relationships in the community. Future you looks good in brown. Apply now at upsjobs.com or text Brown to 33588.
Have you been in a car wreck? Insurance companies can be really tough to deal with on your own. I'm Sam Aguiar, and our team is here to help. We have been fortunate enough to represent thousands of people from Kentucky communities, and we would love to speak with you about your potential case. Our team loves what we do. The consultation for you is free, and we don't charge you anything unless we win the case for you. So come be a part of our team. Our phone number is easy, 502-888-8888. 502-888-8888.
The weather may be warm, but that doesn't mean that it's going to be dry. So don't let rain give you an excuse to not work out. Take away any excuse making by visiting Fitness Market. It's a lot easier to hit the treadmill or elliptical when it's down the hall and not a drive to the gym away. I have a Precourt treadmill from Fitness Market, and I see firsthand why it's the gold standard. It's better quality than the ones I run on at the gym, and right now at Fitness Market, you can get a Precourt treadmill starting at $39 per month or an elliptical starting at $36 a month. And if you need to get a piece of equipment serviced, their service division, the Treadmill Medic, is what Chris and Pat Wider founded the business on 19 years ago. No matter what your exercise needs are, Fitness Market will have the selection you need, from treadmills, ellipticals, rowers, indoor bikes, weights, to even e-bikes. Besides Precourt, you can find brands like Matrix, Kaiser, Spirit, and Hoist. Visit Fitness Market on Westport Road just inside the Snyder, or Plantside Drive and Watterson Trail, or online at thefitnessmarket.com.
When you're ordering groceries, you want the freshest, most delicious choices around. Whether it's for a quick and easy weekday meal or a sensational Sunday celebration. At Kroger, we get you, and we've got that. And now you can get home delivery in as fast as 1 hour, or enjoy same-day pickup at the store. Either way, we think you're really gonna like how easy it is. So order today on the Kroger app or at Kroger.com. Fresh food, low prices at Kroger.
Hey, this is Steve Rummage, and I have one question for you. What good is having that beautiful home with that beautiful view if you can't see through the grit and grime of your windows? Or every time you try to open them, it feels like an extensive workout. Let's face it, you and your home deserve better. That's why I'm here to tell you about Windows Plus. They have the best free lifetime transferable warranty, best installation in town, quality products, doors, windows, siding, and gutters. They've also been voted most efficient in 2019 and have an A+ Better Business Bureau rating, including all 5-star reviews, which means they're exactly what you've been looking for. So go visit them at 11501 Plantside Drive in Louisville, Kentucky, or call 502-494-0120. Again, that's Windows Plus, so make the call.
This is it. The final days of Genesis Diamond's GIA Diamond Extravaganza. Response has been amazing as savvy shoppers take advantage of this incredible value. It's truly a game-changing offer. Now through Sunday, all GIA certified diamonds at Genesis are 20% off. That's 20% below Genesis' already unbeatable price. Listen, this never happens. These discounts are rarely, if ever, offered to the general public. A 20% savings on GIA certified diamonds is truly unheard of. In fact, don't be surprised to see other jewelry store owners and even diamond wholesalers shopping alongside you at this event. All diamond shapes are included. Rounds, ovals, princess cuts, cushion cuts, pear shapes, even fancy yellow diamonds. From a half carat to 10 carats, from $1,500 to $500,000. Don't miss this chance. Get Genesis' already best price minus an extra 20% on all GIA certified diamonds. But remember, this special offer ends at 6 p.m. this Sunday and will not be extended. Hurry for the best selection, only at Genesis Diamonds, Shelbyville Road Plaza.
Are you ready to sell your home? Well, there couldn't be a better time. Houses are going for top dollar and selling quickly. You need to call Jill Blessinger with Keller Williams. She has a team of professionals that will help you sell your home quickly and get the most for it. She is a professional home stager and photographer. And when you're ready to buy, she works with Becky Bleemel of Caliber Home Loans. She makes the loan process very simple. And if you mention you heard this on Middays with Marcus Maben or ESPN, your appraisal is absolutely free. So give Jill a call today at 502-773-0546. That's 502-773-0546. And let her help you today.
Hey guys, this is not another male enhancement commercial. I'm here to tell you where to get the most delicious wings in Louisville. I'm talking about Wing Zone. I'm talking about 17 amazing flavors delivered right to your door. Wingzone.com. You got it.
We always have our focus around here at ESPN Louisville. Not focus with an F, but with a PH.
Focus is our go-to drink when it's time for a pick-me-up around the office. Focus is a naturally energizing caffeinated sparkling water, so it's free of any of the bad stuff you find in sodas and energy drinks. The caffeine in Focus comes from green tea leaves.
So pick up a Focus around Louisville at places like Kroger, Fresh Time, Lucky's, Rainbow Blossom, Piney Brothers, Paul's Fruit Market, or on Amazon. Focus, Phocus. Try it today.
That'd be dope. Especially with their collab they're doing. Especially with the collaboration they're doing. We already know Fred Cowgill will be there if those two come. That picture kills me.
Middays with Marcus Maben on 93.9 The Ville is broadcasting live from the OPC Pest Services studio. Now, here's Marcus Maben and Steve Rummage.
Welcome back. It's Midday with Marcus Maben, 8150. 93.9 is the number. 93.9 is the station. People, closer and closer we get. TikTok. Hexheadart.com. I'm not sure about their turnaround time, but they are fast. Steve, how quick was your turnaround time?
Well, I mean, they got with me quick, and I should be picking my. They confirm it pretty much immediately. You got about. I mean, they're busy, but you got about 2 weeks.
Listen, people, you're getting close. Your man cave needs to be prepared. Hexheadart.com. Just check them out. Like I said, it doesn't have to be your Louisville sports memorabilia. It can be any of your favorite sports team, and they do other kind of work. Like I said, we saw all kind of just designs, and just give it a try. Hexheadart.com. So, Steve, let's just do this.
Okay.
Take a deep breath.
Okay. I was interested to see where you're going here.
People, this is not sports related.
Okay.
But it's radio related. Your boy Steve, your boy Marcus Maben, something just happened to us that is going to make like the next 6 months of our lives, 8 months probably of our lives, such less of a hassle that you can't realize how much this matters. And it's not just the hassle that has been eliminated. We're moving up in the world.
Yeah.
We just got garage passes.
We did.
To be under the studio. People, do you know how crucial that is?
We did. It's clutch.
Explain to them how clutch that is.
It's so clutch because now for one, we have a parking spot no matter what. So you don't have to pull in every
morning.
Day,
you don't have to fight with the students.
Where am I gonna have to park?
Right.
Yeah. And two, you avoid the elements. So like when it's pouring down rain or it's snowy.
So people, I'll let you know right now. During the winter, I'm going to be in T-shirts. I'm going to be in jeans, T-shirts, and stuff that doesn't look like I'm dressed for the winter. Because if the only time I have to be outside is from my front door to my car, which is like 10 feet, right?
Right.
And my car's already going to be getting warm. I won't even feel the cold.
Oh, yeah.
By the time my nice, thank you, shout out to Jalen Reeves, baby, my nice luxury automobile, it gets warm fast, right? So I'll be here and I'll be almost directly underneath where I am right now.
Oh yeah, no, it's love.
It is, but that just means we're just. You know how good your station got to be doing to make the moves that they're making now.
No, yeah, it's good. So here,
Big things
93.9,
coming.
we're doing our thing, man.
Big
So,
things.
Huge thing, yeah. Like the stock report is looking good.
Here, let me tell you the other issue I'm having. Okay, let's just clear this up before we go to the phone lines real quick.
Oh, that's our guy too.
I know. So I'll keep it rolling real quick. But since I broke my other glasses, these don't have glare proof. Do you know that light torments me every day? Like, I mean, it is you. Marcus has a light that is bright as the face of the sun in this studio, and it's good because I know it's for camera.
Do you feel like you look better on? What's more important, your glare on your glasses or looking good on camera?
It's like maybe I may just do with no glasses. These glasses suck, and they don't have the glare-proof stuff on them.
Listen, in all fairness, people, Steve is not just being a diva. This is a bright damn light.
No, and it's necessary is the problem. It's necessary.
And
because you do video.
And for your mood, it does wonders.
No, it does.
Wakes
but
your
ever
ass
since
up,
I've
dude.
had those, I'm just saying.
You remember when Drew had that mood light to fight?
Happy light?
Yeah. To fight seasonal affective disorder.
I'm just not gonna wear my glasses.
What can't you see?
No, it's not that I can't see. It's that these glasses.
You're looking down at your phone 90% of the time.
I know.
Anyways.
But the problem is it reflects like right into the back of my eyeball, or so. I don't know where it's going.
Your iris.
But then my eyes get like
dilated,
like weird. Like I start seeing like weird colors and stuff. And then it's the worst.
Is it the angle of the light?
Is what I try to do is I try to like get to where my face is right behind this other microphone where it like blocks it off. Because like I said, it's a necessary light. Like I'm not complaining about the light.
If it was on that side, do you think it would be less?
I don't know. Maybe we'll try that.
I'm willing to negotiate,
no,
Steve. I mean,
I know.
Not.
Since I already got to buy my own clothes.
Seattle Paul, thanks for joining us on Middays with Marcus Baby. What's on your mind?
Hey, guys. First of all, I apologize. Haven't been calling much this summer.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a summer, kind of avoiding sports. Just been going on the lake, vacationing, commuting not commuting to work, just working from home. So
Lucky you, but we have responsibilities. We got to give the people what they want.
I get it. But, hey, you know what? Football's back, so I'm back.
Love it, man.
So,
glad to have you back.
Going to be calling in. Yeah, good to be back. So, hey, one thing I want to bring up, did you guys see the all-ACC team on ESPN for football? That little article?
We see so many articles.
I don't know. I'm intrigued because I'm not sure that I have.
So guess how many Louisville players were on it? Then they had a first team, a second team, and a third team. Offense and defense and special teams.
3,
2.
2? No, only Lamar. He was the one who made it, and it was the third team quarterback.
Wait a minute. You said only Lamar.
Only Lamar. Lamar
all
was
time.
the only one. Now, I don't know if they count Louisville's players prior to ACC as part of the ACC, but it seemed like they had some guys from Miami and Vatech and all that who were pre-ACC.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
And Lamar was third team?
Yeah, that's crap.
Yeah, dang.
Lamar was third team quarterback. Guess who the first and second team quarterback?
It better not.
Jameis Winston and
Jameis is fine.
And Watson.
It better not be.
Yeah, Watson was number 1, and Charlie Ward was number 2.
Not Jameis Winston.
All-time ACC.
Yeah, that's a trash list.
Paul, is that what did you just purposely drop that smoke bomb on the show to piss everybody off?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, come on, we've had what, 26 draft picks in the last 5 years. Come on, we could have had at least one more person in there. Maybe like a Sheldon Rankins or somebody.
Yeah.
Good.
That's a good call.
I
Yeah,
appreciate
that
it,
list
Paul.
is trash.
Yeah,
Sean Watson,
you lose
please.
credibility.
Please. I thought he was saying, at first I thought he was saying for this season.
Yeah.
I was like, well, I don't know. I'm Makai back then, the first team.
I figured it would have been Makai, and they gave one dude some breakout.
Since we're not going to
start a new subject,
different things. Did you see last night a little bit of news come out? Zion Harmon. Louisville offered Zion Harmon.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
That's my guy. That's one of my guys.
You've been eyeballing him for quite a while.
That's one of my guys. He's a little guy. I don't care. Y'all can get mad about it.
Yeah, he's the guy that gets some separation.
Yep. But that's my dude. Like I want Louisville to get him so bad. So I was excited to see that Mac made the offer. Also got a little more news last night coming out. I think our guy Jake Weingarten had DJ Stewart, Jay Scrubs set their officials for Louisville Live.
It's up to 11 now, I believe.
Well, not at Louisville Live. That's for the month of September. The month of September, you're going to have like 4 or 5 5-stars on campus at different spots.
5 stars?
Yeah. Doing okay. Mac's doing okay. It's going to have a good September.
Since we're doing the housekeeping part of the show, congratulations, men's soccer.
Oh, yeah.
Patty Ice, did you have that in the Sports Center?
I did not.
Men's soccer over number 2 Indiana.
Over number 2 Indiana.
Yeah, big win.
Jeez.
Big win. Yeah. Yeah, that was clutch.
Yeah, listen. You think Tyra's having a little sigh of relief on that one?
Yeah. I mean, yeah,
because the Lola surprise departing.
Yeah.
Listen. It's always, like I said, it's going to get said every time there's a coaching change, you know, that with a coach that he didn't bring in, there's going to be just a little, what's going on here? You know, why would this guy make this move, right? Most people assumed Lola was setting up to take a pro job, you know, so, you know, people who kind of had a little conspiracy theory to him, people that know him, they know they kind of go by their own book, you know?
Right.
But when you lose a Lola and you still get a good win.
Yeah, a big-time win. Yeah.
That's a big-time sigh of relief. And I even kind of had that. I had that little under-the-table fist pump, like, okay, because you don't want to see these programs that have been built up over the last, 10, 15 years. Like, no matter if you're a big-time avid fan, you like knowing, like, even with the Kentucky trash talk, just, we're smashing soccer, smashing baseball.
Right.
Smashing field hockey, smashing swimming, track.
I know. It is nice. I mean, it is nice to kind of own those.
Yeah, just have those backup bullets, in your chamber.
Yeah.
Yeah, soccer, smash on.
Oh.
Yeah, I might go to that.
Might get out there.
Yeah. Like listen,
that.
like our stadium just got, like, I've seen Lynn Stadium on list of nicest, stadiums to play. Yeah, you can find a way on that.
It's beautiful.
So yeah, I definitely did. I had that in the notes, people. I wanted to just throw that out there. We're at the beginning of soccer season.
Yeah.
Do yourself a favor. Like I said, check it out one good time. Stay for a half. If you don't love it after a half, at least you made it. Take a couple pictures, take a selfie at the soccer stadium. Just add that to your list of Louisville experiences. Helps you kind of look like a bigger fan. Yeah, just on principle. Middays with Marcus Maben, as always, rolling along. 8150-939 is the number. 3831-939 is the text line. Made for the Ville's the YouTube channel on 939 The Ville.
An official broadcast partner of the University of Louisville, WLCL Sellersburg is 93.9 The Ville.
Pining for the days of the traditional men's barbershop? Look no further than Big League Haircuts. Serving Louisville for the past 15 years with men in mind. Enjoy a professional haircut that includes shampoo, neck massage, and free neck trims between paid visits for men, all while watching your own personal TV in each chair. No uncomfortable upselling. It's all at one price. Use their convenient online check-in on Facebook and hit the Book Now link. 4 locations to conveniently serve all of Louisville. Play hard, look good with Big League Haircuts.
Bright Spring presents the 2019 UPS Plane Pole, Pulling for a Purpose, benefiting Special Olympics Kentucky. You're invited to join a team to compete pulling a Boeing 757 or be a spectator on September 21st at UPS Worldport. Enjoy food, music, giveaways, and stop by the College and Career Fair to learn about UPS's opportunities where future you graduates debt-free. For more information, text Join the Team to 33588 or to apply now, visit upsjobs.com. That's upsjobs.com.
Summer fun keeps rolling along at Beach Bend Park with rides, slides, and waves on the weekends. Beach Bend Park is now open Saturdays and Sundays through September 14th. Double your fun with 2 parks in 1 and enjoy classic amusement rides, water park, daily shows, mini golf, the new Laser Fury 360, and more. Plus, parking tubes and sunscreen are always free. For hours, visit beachbend.com.
Beach Bend Park. Fun for the whole family. Beach Bend Park.
Are you looking for a job in the lawn care industry? Bosch Lawn Care is looking for individuals experienced with landscaping and lawn care. We're looking for crew supervisors, as well as lawn care and landscaping and lawn care technicians who are skilled and motivated.
With a competitive starting pay and a rewarding career outdoors, Bosch Lawn Care has an opportunity for you. Call us now to schedule an interview at 833-243-8288 or visit us online at BoschLawnCare.com. That's BAISCH LawnCare.com. Professional, affordable Bosch Lawn Care.
Hey Cardinal fans, you can live the life of a U of L basketball player at the Chris Mack Basketball Fantasy Experience. Participants get inside access to Cardinal basketball never seen before. Get elite instruction from guest coach Bill Murray, as well as basketball insights from Commissioner Jay Billis. This is your opportunity to join the Cardinal basketball family. Attend a VIP party at Chris Mack's home and compete for a championship at one of the finest basketball practice facilities in the country. Visit ChrisMackExperience.com today for all the details.
Down the Stretch with professional horse racing handicapper Don Noble returns Saturday, August 31st, right here on 93.9 The Ville. Join Down the Stretch as Noble breaks down the biggest and best races from across the country every Saturday beginning at 9 a.m. And find him online anytime at downthestretch.net. It's Down the Stretch with Don Noble returning Saturday, August 31st from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. only on 93.9 The Ville.
Single game tickets are now available to celebrate the new era of Louisville Cardinals football. Join us for the opener as Notre Dame makes their first visit to the Ville. Take in an early season tilt with Eastern Kentucky. Be there for the ACC opener against Boston College. See the Cards battle defending national champion Clemson, crossover rival Virginia, or former Big East foe Syracuse. For more information on single game tickets, visit GoCards.com or call us at 502-GO-CARDS.
Hey guys, this is not another male enhancement commercial. I'm here to tell you where to get the most delicious wings in Louisville. I'm talking about Wing Zone. I'm talking about 17 amazing flavors delivered right to your door. Wingzone.com. You got it.
Have you been in a car wreck? Insurance your potential case. Our team loves what we do. The consultation for you is free, and we don't charge you anything unless we win the case for you. So come be a part of our team. Our phone number is easy, 502-888-8888. 502-888-8888.
We always have our focus around here at ESPN Louisville. Not focus with an F, but with a PH.
Focus is our go-to drink when it's time for a pick-me-up around the office. Focus is a naturally energizing caffeinated sparkling water, so it's free of any of the bad stuff you find in sodas and energy drinks. The caffeine in Focus comes from green tea leaves.
So pick up a Focus around Louisville at places like Kroger, Fresh Time, Lucky's, Rainbow Blossom, Heine Brothers, Paul's Fruit Market, or on Amazon. Focus, PHOCUS. Try it today.
Here's what you missed on Trading Paint with Pat Jaggers.
Former driver and NBC analyst Kyle Petty joining us now on 93.9 The Ville. Kyle, what is the craziest thing you've ever been asked to sign?
The craziest thing that I ever signed in all of my career happened really early in my career. I was probably only 25 or 26, and I'm not even sure where the racetrack was, but I signed a hairless Chihuahua, and this woman was taking her dog around.
Don't fuck it up.
We'll sign her dog. Why? I have no idea. I have no idea. But, I mean, it's a pitiful-looking dog without hair. I can tell you that right now. But I signed my name on it, took my picture with it, with her and her dog, and my autograph on the dog's side, right on his right front shoulder, and went home and thought, I will never do that again. I will never sign another animal as long as I live. And I haven't.
Sundays at 9 a.m. on 93.9 The Ville. You're listening to Middays with Marcus Maben, broadcasting live from the OPC Pest Services studio on 93.9 The Ville. Now, here's Marcus Maben and Steve Rummage.
Welcome back. Welcome back. It's Midday with Marcus Maben, 8150. 93.9 is the number. 93.9 is the station. People, I made it a joke. It's not really a joke, but it's like a faux humble brag. We said the stock's rising right here, right?
Right.
I like to think the stock rises on 93.9 due to them making the mistake of letting us in here. Letting us in here, letting us draw attention to how good media can be when done the right way. This is my acceptance speech, right?
I love it.
So here's what we do, Steve. We like to call out the Dickie V's when we see a pattern. We like to call out even the hypocrisies of national media when they don't play by their own rules.
Yeah.
We like to point fingers, call out, draw attention to, expose, critique, some good, some bad, when people don't get the right treatment.
Yeah.
A story, Steve, just recently came out. Courtney Braswell. Do you know that name, Steve?
I do.
Where do you know that name from?
And he's a quality control coach at U of L.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know the backstory that is Courtney Braswell when having to do with University of Louisville?
Yes. Well, I know he was a high school coach that they took. Was it a warrant that he had to go back to
Tennessee?
Tennessee, yeah, that's right. He had to go back to Tennessee to handle some previous, a possible previous charge that he had to take care of.
From using a facility,
yeah,
and maybe it's not having it insured, or some people feeling like they owe each other money.
Yeah.
Do you remember the sick to your stomach feeling listening to, oh my God, there's another scandal? Courtney Braswell, the coach. Listen, how quick did he turn into a coach?
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't the quality control coach. He was Louisville football coach, Courtney Braswell. Warrant. Oh my God. You can't make this stuff up.
Yeah.
It just keeps getting worse and worse and worse.
Yeah.
How many man hours of local sports radio went into that Courtney Braswell conversation, do you think? If you just had to throw out a number.
I mean, it didn't take off like
you were fearful it would.
Yeah. I mean, I will say that one didn't jump off, but I mean, there was a fair amount of conversation. Yeah.
What do you think the reversal conversation of, oh, his charges were dropped?
Yeah, probably very minimal. You're probably listening to it.
You are listening. Listen, scour the radio. Scour outside of the sports centers. But it's not even brought up. The sentence. Good news for U of L. You know, the charges were dropped in the Courtney Braswell situation.
Yeah.
But he turned back into a quality control coach so fast.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It wasn't Coach Braswell clear. Coach, you know, exonerated. Nothing. No. Quality control of some kind.
Yeah. Satterfield's buddy.
Yeah. Why would I listen? Why would we want to talk about a quality control coach?
Yeah.
Getting his charges dropped. It's not news. Yeah, I bet. Right?
Yeah. I mean, I agree.
So, speaking of media attention.
It's not the first time it's happened.
Right. Unfortunately.
It's happened over the years a couple times, actually.
Speaking of media attention.
Yeah.
People, I'm going to say 3 names out loud to you. Steve, you tell me what these names make you feel.
I'm listening.
People, you can text in 3831-939. You can call in 8150-939. What comes to mind when you hear the names? Chris Fowler, Kirk Herbstreit, Maria Taylor. Patty Ice, what comes to your mind? Don't worry about that. I didn't do that on purpose either. When you hear the names, Patty Ice, Kirk Herbstreit, Chris Fowler, and Maria Taylor in one group.
Let's play some football.
Yeah, big time football.
Let's go. Game day, baby.
I know. You said game day, big time football. I know.
You know what I think about? I think about going out to the caboose,
So,
having a good time.
I know.
Getting ready for a blackout.
That's a fact.
Besides the end result. And having a good time.
Steve, what did that make you think?
Big time football. That's what, you think of a big game.
When you get that lineup, okay, here's the reason I was going that route to say these names. After that announcement, do you go to that locker room over at the University of Louisville and say, do y'all realize that Kirk Herbstreit, Chris Fowler, and Maria Taylor are going to be doing the games, are going to do our game on Labor Day?
Yeah, I mean, ESPN put out yesterday, they said Chris Fowler, Kirk Herbstreit, Maria Taylor call ABC Saturday Night Football, Oregon versus number 11 Oregon versus number 16 Auburn.
Mm-hmm.
The trio also will call the ESPN Labor Day game featuring the number 9 Notre Dame at Louisville.
So, I was wondering, do you want the kids knowing that? Do you want to talk to them about the gravity of this, the magnitude of this?
1,000%. I mean, this is
It can go either way. It can go either way. Like I said, I haven't locked down my opinion on this one. Part of me wants to say, oh yeah, just stick to our execution. And part of me wants to say, you will never have a bigger stage.
Well, I mean, yeah, you can say that to the kids on this team, I mean, there's a chance this would be one of the biggest stages you'll ever play on.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like even if you're in a rebuilding mode, right?
Mm-hmm.
Even if you win 7 games next year, 9 games a year after, you know what I'm saying? And you get these bowl games, right?
If you're the number 1 team in the country, I mean, will Notre Dame play on a bigger platform? I mean, they'll play Georgia, which will be a big-time game. Michigan, it'll be a big-time game in the middle of other big-time games.
Yeah.
This game will be, and obviously I know the platform of those, but what my point is, will you play another game where there's nothing on?
I mean, do you go in there and say, if you don't go out there and knock somebody out for the money,
mm-hmm.
Like, the money's out there on Labor Day. Like, really.
Yeah.
Each position, the money is right in front of you on Labor Day.
Yeah.
Notre Dame is ranked number 9. You crack their shell. Who cares what they do afterwards? It's your chance to, and I won't do the cliche shock the world thing, you know what I'm saying? But it's your chance to dominate your opponent.
Yeah.
Like full on, I need everybody toe the line. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm almost to the point where, like, if I catch, don't have your helmet off on the sideline.
Right, right.
Like, I'm in that mood, you know, when you got this big of a game.
Yeah.
I don't want to see people, you know, sitting down, helmets off, you know what I'm saying? Like, unless you just came out the game, you know, and you're sitting on those benches in a coaching session.
Yeah.
Toe the line, everybody be ready, intense.
See, I agree, man. And the feeling.
Like, I don't mind ratcheting up the pressure.
Just as fans, when I read Maria Taylor, Kirk Herbstreit, Chris Fowler calling the game, when I think about a week from Monday, doing shows,
cameras.
I know you're going to be the whole buzz of the day, seeing Notre Dame fans tailgating around the stadium with Louisville fans coming in, seeing the blackout, seeing the card march, seeing the, you know, starting to smell the smells, like everything, and then getting in the stadium, the intro video, the you know what I'm saying, the blackout,
The start a riot,
the third down, right? Yeah, right. But it's like it's going to be. I mean, it's going to be an awesome day. And I don't think I shy away from the players, letting them know.
Right. Like,
yeah,
your whole song and dance, and I'm speaking in an intense mood on purpose. Jeez, don't slow down. Your whole song and dance about don't be afraid to talk, don't be afraid to show your personality, don't be afraid to have fun, don't be afraid to let loose and compete. You almost have to, you know, intensify your listen. I need you to prepare right now with the desperation of this is the chance of a lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
Like today, that's how I'm talking to the team.
Yeah.
I almost like you're ready to kick people off the team just on principle.
Yeah. I mean, no, absolutely. I mean, that's fair. I mean, because again, I mean, it's going to be we remember we have a direct comparison. Yeah. And it is Miami. First game in the ACC. It was a blackout. It was a Monday night. Ooh. It was Labor Day. And it was a special day. It was a special day, and there was energy in the stadium. I mean, it was awesome.
Will this be a bigger game than that one?
No, only because
the ACC movie.
No, because of where we're at. I mean,
the team. Okay,
only because of coming off. Yeah.
2-10.
Now, if you win,
don't.
If you win,
don't.
It's going to be. I won't go home.
Wait, just.
Think about it. Let it sink in. Just think about what you'll do if you win that game. I mean, it will be one of the most epic nights maybe ever. So the potential is there to be
Steve,
one of the greatest.
The reason I went completely silent on that one is because you know how you say try to imagine that one? And I agree with you.
Mm-hmm.
How do you go home?
No, you don't. I go back out to the caboose.
Come get me tomorrow.
Yeah, what are we doing?
Yeah, 90% of the station's calling in tomorrow, the next day.
Oh no. I probably will. I would probably walk here and
go to
sleep right here and wake up and be ready to go. Like, because I will not be you. I will be.
I drive to the garage.
Yeah.
Use my newly acquired.
Pass.
I'd go into the garage
because I will be salivating to get on this radio the next morning.
That garage pass is a game changer.
No, it's love.
It's a game changer.
It's love, and I'm just saying, I'll be all in. I'll be in. Like so, but no, the potential.
You would feel it right away too.
It would just be.
No. What I'm saying is, you would know in the first quarter, like
we got a shot.
Yeah.
We got a shot to do this thing.
That first 3rd and 4.
I know
that you just run it and get that.
Mm-hmm. I think Rocco will let me get away with a couple. Let's go. We're winning that.
Upstairs.
Yeah. Rocco may just tell me, dude, here's a vest. Don't wait till the 4th quarter. Just go down to the field.
Go down.
Just go down and enjoy yourself. Thanks. Let's go. I'm just saying. So the potential is there for it to be Miami. I think we expected to win.
Catch some of these texts real quick, because I want to know what people are thinking. I want to know if people are angry at you for even saying that.
Let's see. Tell them it's your chance to show the world.
You're not to intend. Yeah,
said,
they've probably been saying that already.
We'll have to wait. Yeah, but somebody said if we win, I'll sleep in my car. It's fair.
You know, I was thinking, I really wasn't even gonna say it on the radio, but I know we still got time. We still got a long way away. People don't get too drunk for this game.
That's fair.
It's Labor Day. Like have a good time and kind of warm yourself up into the season. Like you don't have to get plastered for this one, right?
Yeah,
because I really want people to enjoy this one.
Yeah,
like this environment. I want people's pictures and selfies to look good. Like this is gonna be one of those scenic selfie, epic party imagery games at the very least.
Yeah.
Like
I'm telling you right now, that caboose is going to be wild. Let me collect my thoughts before I speak.
Get excited on that one.
Yeah, there were so many things I wanted to say with that sentence, but I'm telling you right now, that caboose, it might be the wildest it is all year, week 1.
Okay, let me say this. Lose by 7 is still wild.
Yeah.
Or do we sober up and say Notre Dame's overrated?
No.
I don't know, Steve.
I will slap I don't care
You're
if
Royce
it's
White?
media. I don't care.
For just the Notre Dame is overrated after you hit them with a tight one.
Yep.
And keep in mind, people, if it's anything close, you're going to get jobbed by the referees as well. Like you do know that, right? I thought about last night. I watched the Penn State. I watched some of these. I watched Appalachian State. I wouldn't admit this around my child, but y'all got some calls.
Mm-hmm.
When Appalachian State was hanging around, Bowling Green, I think it was right after Dino Babers. It might have been Dino Babers last year, but I remember Bowling Green kind of had his guys on the ropes too. They got some calls.
Yeah.
So Notre Dame, being the perennial powerhouse that they are, Tutu Hassan and them, they'll have to be stupid. They would have to be stupid, right?
Yeah,
because you're gonna get jobbed. They're gonna call holding.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't
trust anything with Notre Dame.
I don't know, man. You get Notre Dame out of the way, you open early. You open up the door for Georgia. I mean, like I don't know, man. Of course, Georgia and Notre Dame play 2 weeks after that, so maybe they'll let Georgia take care of business herself. But
I'll tell you right now, if this game is close down to the wire, just thinking of Georgia, those boys are going to say, "Holy bleep, what are we doing?"
Yeah,
it's that Georgia game.
But Notre Dame will get the excuse they were looking to Georgia.
Yeah.
I
don't care.
No, I mean nobody does.
I don't care.
Nobody here does.
Because I'll be moved on by then. I'll be moved on to all right. Let's go take care of business.
What if Kentucky loses to Toledo?
When they do, I
mean, last year, y'all remember what happened to them early on?
I don't know. I'm just saying. Who? Which one?
Kentucky. I can't remember which
I don't.
which pretty much giveaway game it was. But God, that game was close.
Had them on the ropes. Yeah.
Yes.
Not East.
Was it Murray?
Nope.
I don't know.
Middle Tennessee State.
I can't remember.
I'm pretty sure.
I don't know.
Look it up real quick. Last year's schedule. Yeah, they were tight on one of them.
Were they?
Yeah, it might have been.
See, because my thing is, if the game's close, I'll be moved on by Tuesday. I'll be like, hey, you look good. Let's go take care of business the next 2 weeks, and then let's go to Tallahassee. Because I'm telling you right now, if I'm sitting there at that first bye after 4 games, 3-1, and I looked good against Notre Dame, it's on now. Like, it's on.
You are an animal with the expectations.
I know. I'll be like, let's go.
Yeah, the MAC thing spoiled everybody.
That was Central Michigan, by the way.
Michigan, okay.
The final score was 35-20, but late in the game, they only had a touchdown lead. Like, it was
Steve
close.
was telling me it's only a 12-point spread.
What? Kentucky Toledo?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're putting all the games up on ESPN right now. So they got like
does that have people's attention or something? Or is that like hey, look at some of these spreads?
Some, but I mean it's all. But here's the thing, do you know even with Louisville, I know it's gonna sound pathetic, but it's kind of they give a little 12% chance. I mean. Like they give them a chance, you know what I'm saying? Like
it's not 90, 96.
Yeah, it's not crazy. It's no, if you just want to see them play well, man. You want to see them play well, and if they play well, you're gonna feel real good. I think you're gonna feel real good, and I do. I think they're gonna play well, man. It may be something that down the stretch Notre Dame gets them, but I think they're gonna come ready to play.
I don't.
You just think Notre Dame's gonna bust them straight up?
They got too many returning players.
I mean,
I'll tell you where it hit me, and kind of go with me down this road.
Okay.
You up this morning, catch that pay. This morning.
Okay.
You know what I was doing at 6 o'clock, 6:15 ish.
I don't.
I was watching USA basketball. USA versus Australia.
Okay.
For people who don't know, they have it on like NBA Stitch TV or whatever.
Right.
It's awesome. You know, they're showing the international games.
Okay.
I posted the link. You should check it out. You know, when they do play. So I'm watching it, and about halftime, you know what the score? It was a 1-point game.
Right.
With Australia. Deladova.
Mm-hmm.
Patty Mills.
Okay.
Andrew Bogut. Who's the left-hand dude from Donovan's team? Left hand, 2-guard, wing. Somebody help me out. Help me out, please. With them. And I'm watching it. And it's not about the score.
Joe Ingles?
Yep.
Yeah.
Joe Ingles, yep. So I'm watching it, and Deladova's holding.
Mm-hmm.
He's cheating. And Patty Mills is just cheating, grabbing, holding. And Ingles. And watching them work these screen and rolls. And you know how, like, they get away from a screen and roll, and then they kind of jump backwards and keep getting a foul call, you know?
Right.
And they asked Tim Hardaway, what's going on out here? He said, this USA team has no frame of reference with playing physical basketball.
Right.
He said, NBA basketball, there is no hand checking. NBA basketball, you know, all this stuff they've never played like this before.
Right.
He said, we knew international ball was as physical as like playoff basketball, so we knew we had to bring it when he was talking about coming over here with the USA teams and stuff, right? They just didn't know though. Like, so I watched Kemba and Donovan and them try to get off screens, and I watched them kind of get frustrated, like, hey, ref, like, dude, you know what I'm saying? I watched them, and I was just thinking about it, and I'm like, that's that OG cheating and gripping and grabbing, right?
Right.
And I didn't like the way I went with it, but I said, that's the kind of stuff older football players do.
Yeah.
That's the stuff they get away with. You know, that's the stuff I'm worried about Louisville players that don't have a frame of reference, because yes, they are practicing hard and fast under Satterfield.
Sure.
But they're not going against veteran cheaters.
Yeah.
as a phrase, right?
Yeah.
So Steve, like, you know what it's like the first time a guy, just an OG, get his hands on your shoulders, and you're used to, okay, you've been working on your technique, and you know the rip loose technique, and you're chopping and you're doing your rips, right? And then it's just not really working, but you're like, because he's holding.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, rep, you know. When I think about Notre Dame, you know, and just like after we listened to guys Mark Ennis had on, you know, like some of the guests, they just, everybody acknowledges you got some offensive, you got a returning line. You got guys that can make you look like you're holding.
I agree, but I still think that's things that show up later in the game. I don't know that I think if Louisville comes out ready to play, I think full just go can go through some of that sometimes. My problem is I don't know if Louisville can do that for 4 quarters.
Yeah, I think you get frustrated so early because you're like, I mean, like I said, keep in mind, it right now. Let's say they're mentally in rehab, but in rehab, one thing will send you back into your shell.
Yeah.
You know, frustration on a holding call, you know, the physical nature of bigger, you know, of more developed guys. Like, to me, I'm worried that the shell could get cracked for Louisville.
There's guys on this team that have tasted being ranked number 3 in the country.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that will play a little bit.
I'm not saying that my decision is final.
Yeah.
I'm saying the vibe I got just this morning thinking about.
No, I think what you're saying is why ultimately they will lose. I do.
See, I'm worried
Yeah.
about that catching them early.
It could.
You know, because again, Coach, I believe in you, but this technique ain't.
See, I'm more worried about what catches them early is if Notre Dame matches their intensity and runs them over.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
yeah.
I don't know that. I think Louisville. I don't know that they will early. I don't know that they'll match Louisville early. Intensity wise, you have everything going for you.
I think they've been able to practice, like Notre Dame rosters deeper. They've been able to practice more physical, probably.
And they're coming off getting embarrassed. Hey, we've got 2 weeks to get ready for Georgia. And the last time we played a big-time team, we got our heads stomped.
They're older than us. Dr. Ted, thanks for joining us on 93.9. Fire away.
Hello, Marcus.
How's it going?
Hey, I'm alive, and that's good.
Yeah, it's been a while.
and live another day, especially the past couple. And I just wondered how many people would be in bright green and in your caboose.
Yeah. So you think we're gonna have to treat some Notre Dame fans at the caboose too?
Heck, I don't know. I know that we got a lot of about a third of the population of Louisville is Catholic, so they're gonna have a lot of Notre Dame people in there. My daughter went to Notre Dame for a couple of years, so I know what it's like.
Oh, okay.
Normally they come in for the whole weekend.
So I have to ask you, what colors are you gonna be wearing?
Well, you know me. If I breathe blue, I'm dead.
Right. Well, Dr. Ted, I appreciate the call. Interesting point. Like, do you lose some of that Louisville juice if there's a bigger turnout from Notre Dame fans than you expect?
No, because the atmosphere is going to be nuts. I mean, you're still gonna,
even if it's Notre Dame.
Yeah, it's still going to be crazy. Yeah, and it's still.
You
gonna
don't
be,
think we took a little life out of Notre Dame by the amount of fans that came from Louisville?
Yeah,
they lost some home field advantage that night.
Yeah,
that day.
But they were coming off 2 losses too. Like there was.
Yeah,
okay. It's a different part of the season.
Yeah, they didn't have. Okay,
yeah. So like that's a little bit different. I mean, but yeah, no, it does. It does. I mean, when they do something well and it's, you know, you hear that roar and you're like, dang, man. You know, I mean, yeah, no, that helps. It definitely helps. Like I'm not arguing that. So yeah, I don't want to I don't want to downplay that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I
because
said,
they'll have a big crowd.
Yeah, the veteran conversation was just the thing that kind of, like I said, watching international basketball, which, by the way, USA, you better get it together. Because they were.
Did they end winning today?
They won.
Okay.
Wasn't even by 20 points, though.
You said what?
Wasn't even by 20 points.
So Team USA is the Stevie Knock of the world.
Yes,
I know.
Yes,
I know.
yeah, absolutely. Because when you see them pass the ball to Tatum, right? You're like, okay, that's Tatum.
Yeah.
And then when you see Kuzma out there, you're like, okay, that's Kuzma. You know, like individually, like they're cold, but it's like, yeah, they're only up 6 points. It's fourth quarter. You know what I'm saying? Like, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just like how Pat said that. They didn't win by 20.
Right, like 20.
I know.
20.
I am going to be a little more invested in this team, though, because I do watching everybody drop. They kind of left Donovan there.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, come on.
But again,
he could be epic.
See, but Donovan's game ain't translating.
No,
I know.
Yeah.
But he's still going to be the face of it. Doesn't matter.
I don't know.
Who is?
Kemba Walker.
Kimba. I can do Kimba.
You know what? Here's the thing.
That's good. That's good because, see, I don't want Donovan the face of this
Right.
thing because I don't think this thing's going to work out.
Right. Listen, I called it at the beginning. But here's the thing. I was telling my buddy Mike this morning, I'm like, I'm used to guys being able to do what they want to do and not really have to worry about the defense too much. You know, let's just share the ball and pretty much go do what we want to do, right? Physically, I can go do what I want to do.
Yeah.
When Dwight and those guys, when Kevin Durant, Carmelo even, physically, he could do what he wanted to do in international basketball. And I'm watching it. Kemba Walker is the only dude that's looking like he can do really whatever he wants to do.
Because he probably can. I mean, he's one of the.
Like, Kemba will embarrass you for hand checking him.
Yeah.
Like, the tighter you are on him, the stupider he can make you look.
Yeah.
But everybody, like those other guys, they're fundamentally sound, but the Europeans are fundamentally sound, you know.
Probably maybe more so.
The thing is,
with their rules,
when I watched that game, I looked at that team and I said, a lot of these guys aren't role players in the NBA. A lot of them are guys that are leaning towards the transition of being faces for a franchise.
Mm-hmm.
But on this team, they kind of all look like role players besides Kimba. Like, isn't that weird?
Yeah, they do.
They all just kind of look like role players.
I mean, who's your center?
Miles Turner.
And Lopez.
Yeah.
Ugh. What's my dude out of, I think, Villanova? Just got a lot of money. They go 6'9". See, I don't even know the roster, but I'm watching the guys out there, and I'm just like, not Bridges, but, those kind of dudes, they're good.
Yeah.
But internationally, like, what do you do? How can you truck somebody? You know?
Yeah. I'm watching, so and that almost looks like a Final Four court they're playing on.
Oh yeah, it has the lifted up stage,
the raised up court.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, so people, like, I'm telling you, I was watching it and it was painful to watch, but it was competitive, right? It wasn't blowout games, and I'll say this, it gave me flashbacks. Like, they cheat so much in it. They hold and hold and hold, and the referees look like they're saying, "Come on, man, that guy's so small. Like, you can let him hold you."
Yeah.
And you're like, dude, they're doing what the old man does. Hits your elbow when you're a kid. You know, when you first start, getting good at your sports and you start challenging the OGs and they're hitting you on the elbow in your shot, and you're like, dude, that's a foul.
Miles Turner had 15 and 14. That's a pretty good game.
Yeah,
I mean, he's got to play.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm not saying that
Donovan had 13, Kuzma had 12.
I mean, there's not a lot of veterans on this team, and he's one.
I'm not saying they suck, Steve. I'm just saying they looked awkward. They looked really awkward.
That's fair.
Like a bunch of role players, like awkward and a bunch of role players.
Just beat Notre Dame.
It's weird.
Just beat Notre Dame.
Last commercial break, middays with Marcus Maven, 8150-939 is the number on 939 Ville.
Something on your mind? Hit us up on the UPS Jobs text line, 3831 939.
UPS is currently hiring package handlers for its preload operation. Earn $14 an hour and receive up to $250 in weekly attendance bonuses while working up to a career as a package car driver. In as little as 6 months, you could have an opportunity to connect with customers and build lasting relationships in the community. Future you looks good in brown. Apply now at upsjobs.com or text Brown to 33588.
Louisville, Kentucky, Louder Than Life returns September 27th through the 29th. Highland Festival grounds at the Kentucky Expo Center with Guns N' Roses, Slipknot, Disturbed, Rob Zombie, Godsmack, Marilyn Manson, plus Stain and Ice Cube. Go to louderthanlifefestival.com for all ticket and lineup information. Louder Than Life.
There comes a time in some people's lives where they wake up in the morning, look in the mirror, and say to themselves, oh my God, I'm going bald. If that's you, don't get depressed, because I have fantastic news for you. I'm Brandon Lang, best known for the movie Two for the Money, with Academy Award-winning actor Matthew McConaughey playing yours truly. When I decided to fix my baldness, I researched hundreds of doctors across the country before deciding on one of the best right here in your hometown, Parsley Waldman Hair Center of Louisville. My consultation was so easy, and as it turned out, more affordable than you could have ever imagined. Dr. Waldman and his staff treated me like family, and from the moment I walked in the door till the time I left, I was treated like royalty. Go to hairsurgery.com right now and let Parsley Waldman help you get your hair back and your self-confidence back as well. That is hairsurgery.com. That's hairsurgery.com, and take the first step to being young again.
The weather may be warm, but that doesn't mean that it's going to be dry. So don't let rain give you an excuse to not work out. Take away any excuse making by visiting Fitness Market. It's a lot easier to hit the treadmill or elliptical when it's down the hall and not a drive to the gym away. I have a Precourt treadmill from Fitness Market, and I see firsthand why it's the gold standard. It's better quality than the ones I run on at the gym, and right now at Fitness Market, you can get a Precourt treadmill starting at $39 per month or an elliptical starting at $36 a month. And if you need to get a piece of equipment serviced, their service division, the Treadmill Medic, is what Chris and Pat Wider founded the business on 19 years ago. No matter what your exercise needs are, Fitness Market will have the selection you need, from treadmills, ellipticals, rowers, indoor bikes, weights, to even e-bikes. Besides Precourt, you can find brands like Matrix, Kaiser, Spirit, and Hoist. Visit Fitness Market on Westport Road just inside the Snyder, or Plantside Drive and Waterson Trail, or online at thefitnessmarket.com.
Are you looking for a job in the lawn care industry? Bosch Lawn Care is looking for individuals experienced with landscaping and lawn care. We're looking for crew supervisors, as well as lawn care and landscaping and lawn care technicians who are skilled and motivated.
With a competitive starting pay and a rewarding career outdoors, Bosch Lawn Care has an opportunity for you. Call us now to schedule an interview at 833-243-8288 or visit us online at BoschLawnCare.com. That's BAISCH LawnCare.com. Professional, affordable Bosch Lawn Care.
Down the Stretch with professional horse racing handicapper Don Noble returns Saturday, August 31st, right here on 93.9 The Ville. Join Down the Stretch as Noble breaks down the biggest and best races from across the country every Saturday beginning at 9 a.m. And find him online anytime at downthestretch.net. It's Down the Stretch with Don Noble, returning Saturday, August 31st from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. only on 93.9 The Ville.
Here's what you missed on Trading Paint with Pat Jaggers.
Former driver and NBC analyst Kyle Petty joining us now on 93.9 The Ville. Kyle, what is the craziest thing you've ever been asked to sign?
The craziest thing that I ever signed in all of my career happened really early in my career. I was probably only 25 or 26, and I'm not even sure where the racetrack was, but I signed a hairless Chihuahua, and this woman was taking her dog around and having people sign her dog. Why? I have no idea. I have no idea. But, I mean, it's a pitiful-looking dog without hair. I can tell you that right now. But I signed my name on it, took my picture with it, with her and her dog, and my autograph on the dog's side, right on his right front shoulder, and went home and thought, I will never do that again. I will never sign another animal as long as I live. and I haven't.
Sundays at 9 a.m. on 93.9 The Ville.
Hey, Cardinal fans, you can live the life of a U of L basketball player at the Chris Mack Basketball Fantasy Experience. Participants get inside access to Cardinal basketball never seen before. Get elite instruction from guest coach Bill Murray, as well as basketball insights from Commissioner Jay Billis. This is your opportunity to join the Cardinal basketball family. Attend a VIP party at Chris Mack's home and compete for a championship at one of the finest basketball practice facilities in the country. Visit chrismackexperience.com today for all the details.
Single game tickets are now available to celebrate the new era of Louisville Cardinals football. Join us for the opener as Notre Dame makes their first visit to the Ville. Take in an early season tilt with Eastern Kentucky. Be there for the ACC opener against Boston College. See the Cards battle defending national champion Clemson, crossover rival Virginia, or former Big East foe Syracuse. For more information on single game tickets, visit gocards.com or call us at 502-GO-CARDS.
Middays with Marcus Maben on 93.9 The Ville is broadcasting live from the OPC Pest Services studio. Now, here's Marcus Maben and Steve Rummage.
Welcome back. Welcome back. It's Midday with Marcus Maben. 8150-939 is the number. 939 is the station. So yesterday, as I'm leaving, see my little maintenance guy, right? He says, man, I'm just stuck doing air conditioning units all day. DFH Company. If your air conditioning system is on its last legs, visit dfhcompany.com for complete program eligibility dates and details. Subject to credit approval. dfhcompany.com.
DFH Company.
What, Steve? I hate you. I hate you. You open the show with your confession, and you're eating chicken.
Dude, I
on the air.
I only ate 3 wings, man. Come on.
No
sauce.
Okay, well, you want to read a commercial while you eat their chicken?
I do. Because thanks to Adam and his wings.
Steve can't do a radio show.
Thanks to Adam and his wings. No. Thanks to Adam and his staff for dropping off Wing Zone Catering to the studio. Try the ESPN Louisville special. It's 10 boneless wings, wedges, and a drink for just $9.39. Just mentioned ESPN Louisville. It's good 7 days a week. Also, 4 thigh wings for just $2.99. Limited time only. 2 area locations, Hess Lane near U of L and Hunsinger Lane and Heights Point. For the rest of
I can hear it in your voice when you say thigh.
It's thigh.
Yeah, like you start to go right after every time you say thigh.
I know.
So that's what
this
you
is
see.
the life I live. I'm just living my best life.
Fair enough.
I'm living my best life. Do you know I was at the fair last night? I was gonna text you. I was at the fair last night, and it was me, my wife, my oldest son, and his mom. I'm like, what a life I live. What a life I live. It was just hanging out, man. I'm like, what am I doing?
Sounds like you had a good time.
No, it was great. Great time. But it's like, Steve, you do live a life, don't you, buddy?
So this got pushed so far late that I don't know how much detailing we're going to be able to do. But we're going to be here, and I'm going to make you listen to Coach Dale Jones talk about the linebackers, talk about. Here's the thing. You know what we like to do. We like to listen to these coaches and say, is this coach confident in what he has?
Absolutely.
Is he worried about what he has? Does he think we're going to get run? Right?
Absolutely.
So after all the conversation, we're going to be here. I think we're going to lead a mic. Yeah, the microphones will be open. So we'll be reading the text lines as well. But it's our Louisville coaches. This will be the chance to get to know who's coaching your team. Dale Jones.
Sum up fall camp in your room and what it was like. How much did your guys improve?
Well, I think our guys did a really great job, going from spring ball.
Yeah, mics are off.
Themselves to understand our scheme. So there was a big transition of seeing the kids actually fit things better, and especially in the run defense, our guys had a pretty good feel of passing and how we wanted things done. But I just think they made tremendous improvements in those areas.
Do you sense a different intensity? I mean, camp is long and grinding, and when you get to this point and you start to put a little bit in, the game plan, do you sense that intensity kind of turning back up a little bit?
Well, there's no question. I think when you're at this point, you're tired of hitting each other, and you get excited that you're going to have an opportunity to go play against somebody else and see where you're at. And I think our guy gives you confidence as a coach that they're going to go and give you what they got.
The less you think, the quicker I guess you can react. How long does it take a team with a whole new staff and players to get to that point where they're reacting and not thinking?
Well, I think that that takes time, and I personally just seeing it from years past, usually take about that third ball game, but these kids are bought in, and I think the biggest thing, I can only speak for defense, but I think the biggest thing that our guys are doing is, man, they're studying, and they come and they watch film, and they're back in there and asking you questions, Coach, why did you guys do it this way? And when you get that, you start feeling like the team are starting to mesh together, and they're ready for it.
When you have a veteran like Dorian in the middle, how important or how nice is that? Is it a luxury to have somebody like that? Or?
There's no question. Dorian is not a guy that's just played. He's a leader, and I think that's the biggest thing that he gives us is outstanding leadership, and he plays hard. There's no question, but just we lack enough leaders, and he's one of those guys that does it by his actions.
What about his play as well? What have you seen him improve on, or how he's done on the field besides the leadership?
Well, I think he's really bought into our scheme, and I think he's it's to the point where he really enjoys it. So it's just because he has confidence in what we're doing. And once you get, the kids get confidence, man, they can fly around and have fun. They're not thinking, and they're just going to play fast. And you can just see it from, each week we get faster and faster.
No, you're good.
That's what we're looking for. Excuse me.
What do you think of Monty?
Monty's fast, and he's the kind of linebacker that we're looking for, a guy that can absolutely run. He is super fast. You'll see it on the field, and for Monty, he's got a lot of catching up to do, but he's one of those guys that can do it. There's no question. He's outstanding in a lot of things, and one is that he puts in the time to understand what we're doing, which is very, very important. Well, I think one thing that was really good. There was a young man that worked on our defense that went to his JUCO, junior college. So he was an opportunity, and we didn't tell him, but the guy calls me and said, man, this guy's, he's special. He's asked me every question, and spending some time with him. So actually helped, just that he came in with somewhat of an understanding. And, I'm proud of him. And I think he's one of those guys you got to get on the field because he can play. There's no question he makes an impact.
How much depth does he add? Obviously you have Dorian, TJ, a lot of guys there. How much depth does he add?
Well, not what we want. I feel like I got probably too deep. I know I got three guys that I can count on, and we're still kind of looking around for the other guy, and those guys are fighting and they're getting closer and closer. But for us to be successful, we're going to have to play. I mean, you got to get 5, you got to get 6 guys ready because we're going to chase that ball, and there's no way one guy can go in there and play, and really and truly, no 2 guys are going to be able to. Not what we asked them to do, because when you turn on the field, we got to run. And to be successful, we got to run. So you know, it's my job to just keep working with these guys and finding a way to you know, keep cultivating them in what they're weak at and keep getting them better.
Coach, you mentioned Dorian has played a lot of games. CJ Avery's also, he has a lot of experience. What have you seen from him?
CJ is outstanding. He is a very intelligent football player, and for me, that's probably the most important thing, because those kind of guys won't get you beat. He is always in the right place. He's always doing the right thing, and you know, if we just get 11 guys doing that, we would be outstanding. And you know, he's an outstanding football player for us.
Three guys you have, obviously Dorian, CJ.
So you got so we got Robert Hicks who's fighting for a position, and you got TJ Holt who's fighting for a position. Those guys are they're close, and you know, the thing about Robert, he got hurt or sick and had surgery, so he's kind of behind. So we're just trying to, and TJ came in, so it's in the process of which one of them will get it faster. And to be honest with you, I'm pleased with everything they've done to this point.
No, a bunch of people have texted in and called in asking about that. I'm like, as soon as you guys know, we know we'll be on the air at the exact time.
A system for 4 years.
That's right. But the good part is when the lights come on, the kids are playing.
Is there a set time?
You know, this is going through camp. The thing about it is we throw so much at them.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
Trying to put everything that we're going to want to run. So after that, where we're at now, everything kind of really slows down, because you're never going to run all that stuff. So they're not trying to learn something new every day. You got your package, and then you'll build from that. And he's one of those guys. I mean, he picks it up. Everything that we've done, it's just, you know, it wasn't coming as fast as he would like. You know, as far as playing, he knew what to do, but he wasn't playing like it. But as we slow down and we're getting ready for Notre Dame, you can see
about a minute here
grow and how he fit, and he's just making a difference.
Coach Satterfield had talked a lot about tackling as a defense as a whole. Do you feel like you guys have gotten better at that?
Give me about 20 seconds. As soon as it's done, I'll have your play-out music ready for you. I just can't pull it till this gets on playing.
To really know, because you know, when you're going through camp, you know, you can only do so many tackle practice, right. And the game, and as fast as we go, and the offense goes, and you know, you get beat down. So you just got to keep working on the fundamentals, and we are doing that. We'll really know the first game, and you know, hopefully the things that we're teaching them will carry over. That's, you know,
got about 20 seconds. Your mics are hot.
You know, as a coaches, you'll never say you tackle enough. But also our philosophy is that, man, you're running to the football, all right, you do miss, somebody else is there. And that's why we hustle to the ball like we're going to.
I heard one thing that made me, I think, you know, I was watching the game and I said the idea crept in about them not being ready for the physicality, right?
Right.
This is because I had already listened to this interview, right?
Yeah.
The one thing I heard him say that kind of gave me pause is when he said, "We'll see when we get them out there against Notre Dame." And you know how we talked about how Malik and Steve, you know, how they go at each other hard, but they don't go at their opponent, and that was kind of like a problem. Like, I was trying to think about the human nature of that, you know, like y'all are comfortable, you know, practicing against each other.
Yeah.
But are you gonna really have bad intentions for Notre Dame, like when it comes, you know?
Well, we'll find out quick. Because Notre Dame's a top 10 team. I mean, you know, they have playoff aspirations.
They are top 10.
So you'll find out real quick, because they're going to come ready to play. Like, they're going to come ready to play. When we say overlook to Georgia, like, there's a little bit of that, but like, don't question. They're going to be ready to play. It's ACC Network Day.
ACC Network Day. Congratulations, University of Louisville.
Yeah.
ACC.
Going to be watching. Check that out tonight.
I meant every word of it. Advertising in radio is the best because you have people's full attention. They're not distracted by eyes and ears and other stuff. Radio advertisement. Contact us. Contact the station. The stock is shooting up right now, people. Windows Plus. Thank you so much for believing in us, and glad you have a happy client. DFH Company, thank you for believing in us. Glad to have a happy client. Wing Zone, thank you for believing in us. All our other sponsors doing a great job. Round of applause to everybody. As always, 8150 939 is the number. 38 31 939 is the text line. Made for the Ville is the YouTube channel. 939 is the Ville.